Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Line towards center field. Gardner is right there, one down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. They'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone! It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
That is third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Shot towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Benintendi.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is big.
In now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to the right side, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Bradley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head to ready now. Christian Vasquez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone just 2 for 13.
Christian Vasquez.
Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there. Base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Flip of his glove for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Giancarlo
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Holt. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now that
here's Brock Holt now.
Brock Holt.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ground ball foul down the left side. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Vasquez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Throw won't get him. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Here's Mookie Betts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gardner going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Let's go, Yankees.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into it.
Belted high in the air out to left. Benintendi racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Oh, come on.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Gregorius.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Second base.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And there's 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Vasquez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to second for Torres. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Right field.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogarts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Gio Urshela will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gio Urshela becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Boston Red Sox put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the W on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.